Okay, this is going to be kind of a tech talk breakdown on the Machina's deck. Staples for the deck, in my opinion. And I'm going to just go over it real quick. Most of these are pretty common staples, but some of them are actually not. First off, 3 Machina gear frame. I mean, obviously, 1800 beat stick. It searches for your fortresses, gets those out real fast. So it's an amazing card. You just need to run 3 of it. 2 is just an insult to the deck, so you really need 3 of it. But that's pretty common. Then 3 fortress, again, common. You pretty much always have fortress. What you dump for him is all, like some people say, run 1 Machina Force, run 2 Machina Force, run 3 Machina Force. I'm not gonna get into those because whatever you dump is up to you, honestly. And then of course, if you're running them, you need 3 Solidarity to pump them, make them much bigger, so they can do lots of damage really fast. You need this in Machinas because it's broken. I mean, you summon that, search for that, use that to discard a gadget to special summon it, and then activate 1 Solidarity, and you've got like 5,000 damage, 5,000 points worth of damage right there. So another staple, limiter removal. You activate this card, double the attack of all your monsters, so it can make you OTK like crazy, or just do insane damage in a single turn from little monsters. Makes all the gadgets like, I don't know, 2,000 pluses with just by themselves, and if you have like 1 Solidarity and activate that, they're like 3,000 pluses, so it's pretty nasty. Actually, no, they're even bigger than that, aren't they? The lowest is a 30. Oh no, the lowest is a 4,000. Yellow's a 4,000, red's a 42, and green's a 44 or something. It's ridiculous either way. So this makes OTK really easy. Another card you need to run, in my opinion, is Call of the Haunted. Now you may be asking, why Call of the Haunted? Well, Call of the Haunted to bring back this guy. A lot of the time, you're going to be ramming him into Stardust and stuff to get his second effect to blow up monsters. So you need a good Reborn card to bring him back quickly and do more damage right there. So I think Call of the Haunted is very necessary in this deck. But also principle for this deck, I think a common you cannot ignore, a staple you cannot ignore for this deck, are 2 Ultimate Offering. Now yes, you have to pay life points to use them. Whoop-de-doo, okay? Honestly, for their effect, a little bit of life points don't mean anything. This allows you to summon up to 5 monsters in a single turn that activate limiter for an easy OTK. You know, normally you go smashing, summon a gadget, attack them for 2,000 and end, right? But just imagine this, you go smashing, activate Ultimate Offering, summon 5 gadgets, attack them for like 10,000. Or even if you don't even have Solidarity on the field, it's still 6,000 to 7,000 damage just from 5 gadgets. So Ultimate Offering is too beautiful not to use in this deck. It's an amazingly broken card in this deck because this deck is very aggressive, and this offsets the deck very well. I found that this won me many games against other decks that take a couple turns to get going, Synchro Cap being one of them. When I flipped Ultimate Offering and summoned 5 monsters on the second turn, they literally looked at me and went, "You did not just do that to me, because you just basically screwed them, because all they've got is a Raikou face down. They set a Raikou or something and they expect it to be okay for a turn or 2, but you just summoned like 5 gadgets and or 4 gadgets and a fortress on 1 turn. They're sitting there going, oh crap, what do I do now?" So yeah, I think this is a definite staple for the deck. If you don't run this, honestly, you should try it. It's amazing. So all of these I think are just pretty much staples for the deck. You know, really, if you have these in your deck, I really don't see what you need to be afraid of, because these will pretty much destroy almost anything. I mean, I was playing with these and I was OTKing like crazy. Between Solidarities, Ultimate Offering, and Limiter, I was OTKing like a madman. Another card that I would suggest, but I don't have, is United We Stand. I played that with this card. That is unfair. Ultimate Offering with United We Stand and putting United on this big boy, that's unfair. Honestly, it's unfair, because that makes him so huge. It's an OTK instantly. So you know, these are just suggestions I have for the deck. I'm still playing with Machinas. I think they're a good deck. I don't know if I'm gonna take him to regionals yet. You know, like I said, my normal deck is still playtesting better than my Machinas. I'm not sure why. And I tried the normal Machina decks. The normal Machina decks are okay, but the problem is they're all photocopies. They're cookie cutter decks. They're the same deck over and over. Your opponent's gonna know your moves from a mile away. But if you run stuff like Ultimate Offerings, United We Stand, they're not gonna see that, and you can literally win games just by being surprising. So you really should think about the tech before you dismiss this stuff, and just look over the deck and try it and see if you like it. So this has been just a breakdown of the Machina's deck, in my opinion, staples for the deck, and this has been the Gadget Guru. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, bye.